All right, so I'm going to go through my step-by-step process on how I'm connecting with prospects specifically for Young Living right now, and I'm documenting the journey of everything that I've done in my past that worked to help me enroll anywhere from 100 on the low side per year business builders to as many as 500 business builders in a yearly basis like clockwork. And there's only one way to be able to be a consistent enroller: when you can do the number one activity like a job. Like if you had a job as an assembly line person making cars, you would be pretty proficient at just doing your one job over and over and over, and you would get a certain amount of that job done. That's what I've learned how to do when it comes to sponsoring great business builders. And I've evolved as a coach now and kind of getting engaged with enrolling people, specifically in Young Living in this case. And I've gotten even at a different level of skill, discernment, and really patience, to be honest, patience for the one. I'm really, really patient. When I lock into one qualified, quality person that I really want to enroll into Young Living, then I will slow down compared to what I used to do maybe even 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, when I was just like, bam, bam, bam. And it worked. My system that it works. It works really well because I make a great connection with people, and I hit all the ingredients necessary to take someone who didn't know me to someone getting involved in my business with me and becoming one of my team members. So the process works. You just got to learn how to make it work for you. And for some of you, it's going to be really quick. For some of you, it may take time. All right, so let's go into it real quick. And give me the link for Jen. Do you know where that's at, honey?
Yeah, I'll post it.
Yeah, post that link in there too. Now, okay, so let me walk you through an example. I'm working with Jen Springer, Platinum Director in Young Living, and she knows how to generate leads through Facebook, Facebook type leads. So she generated a lead. It went onto my calendar like a schedule, like a professional doctor. That's the way that we're working this, very high level. So they filled out a calendar for a specific time. Then what happens is they are reminded via text saying, hey, you're going to be getting a phone number from this area code, from this person, that's working with Jen Springer, in this case, me as an example. So they're teed up, they're reminded, they're scheduled in a calendar. They've already gone through a video that knows that they kind of get to know Jen and her story a little bit. Nothing to do with Young Living, by the way, yet. They don't know anything about Young Living or essential oils, nothing. So that's how this particular lead is qualified. And again, is this lead a little bit more qualified than other leads? Absolutely. This is what you want to evolve into. But this same process is what I used to do if you're connecting with people directly on Facebook or however you're getting a lead. This is the part where I want to talk about the step-by-step for you right now, okay? All right. And by the way, if you're watching the replay of this, please let me know give me energy. I'm going to be doing a lot more of these videos in the trenches. How would you like to see, like a fly on the wall, me in the trenches, actually just doing it, not just coaching you like every other coach and trainer, but actually showing you step by step, showing you the recruiting results of me actually enrolling people right in front of your eyes into Young Living. If that's something that you would like, what I need you to do right now is, what's the ideal number? I would like to enroll 10 people a month, 4 people a month, whatever it is, on a monthly basis. How many people, business builders, not just customers, business builders, would you like on a monthly basis? Please put that in the comments as I go through these steps for you. Okay, so we generated a lead. So what I do is step number 1. I call them, obviously, in the appropriate time or the scheduled time. And my whole goal on that call is to listen, get to know, ask questions, find out who she is, find out what she likes, strengths, what she does now. Has she ever tried a home-based business? I'm gathering, I'm listening. I'm asking questions and then listening, asking questions, then listening, asking questions, and then expanding upon her answers. So my whole job is to make that connection, trust. I really want to get the heartbeat of, do I even really want to enroll this person? So it's more on me a lot of times too. I'm listening to find out, do I want to take my time with this person? Yes, of course, I'm excited about enrolling someone in a business, but I'm more important about enrolling the right person. And sometimes when you really have a qualification level of who you want to enroll, your level of posture and confidence will go higher because you don't need everybody to enroll with you. So I connected with her, and then I said, awesome, here's the next step. I'm gonna send you a link. I'm gonna text you a link, in fact, right now. And what I did is I went as a world changer. By the way, that's part of my mentorship program for $27 or $97. You have access to my presentations. So what I did is I went into the back office of World Changer, and I'll give you the link to where you can get that, by the way, in a minute here, or it's probably in the comments by now. So I grabbed that link. That link is a private 12-minute, or there's a 30-some minute business overview, perfectly and strategically structured for cold market for Young Living and warm market too. But I know the psychology of how to enroll people, okay? So and by the way, if you're a world changer, do you get that link? So I sent her that link and I said, here's what I need you to do. I want you to go through it thoroughly, listen to it, write down any questions that you have. And no question is too big or too small. So please, I really want to see if this is the right fit for us. Write down the questions. And for some crazy reason this business isn't for you, it is totally okay. I'm looking for the right partners. I have a lot of people to connect with. And if it's not, if you know that this business isn't for you or you're not sure, it's okay. But let's at least have a conversation in about 35, 40 minutes to just make sure that it's not for you. And maybe I can help you, point you in another direction if this business Young Living specifically is not for you. And the reason why I want to do that is I want to take away the pressure, and I want to increase my ratio of if she does see negative news on Young Living, because there's negative bloggers out there that do dumb things in every company, Young Living too, that if she does her own research and she gets her own negative reviews and she gets her own friend that she called about Young Living that didn't make money or whatever, I want to have an opportunity to overcome that when I get back on the phone with her. So I send a link, tell her to write down her questions, kind of prep her, and then I call her back in this case, I called her back in about an hour. In the meantime, what I did is I texted her and said, hey, it was great talking with you. Here's a link to my personal Facebook so you can get to stalk my wife and I. And I sent her my personal Facebook. And I did something I've never done really consistently when I enrolled 500 people. Here, watch. I'll share what we did. We just did, you don't have to do this, but it's an added touch. Here we go. Let me show you, and hopefully you can hear this.
Hi, Felicia. I'm Kim.
Oops. What happened? Here we go. Let me do it again.
Hi, Felicia. I'm Kim, Tom's wife. He was just telling me about your conversation and how much he truly enjoyed connecting with you. So I can't wait to personally meet you.
Yes, I'm gonna put the link here below from this video. All right, look forward to talking to you here in a little while. All right. So then you see my presentation I put in there right now. There's the 12-minute overview for those of you that are world changers. She said, great, thanks. And then she said, awesome, I said, awesome, let me know when you're done. She said, thanks for the personal message. Nice to meet you all. She watched it, and then she said this. Thanks, Tom. I watched the video, but I'm not sure if it's right for me. I have a couple friends here who sold it, but I'm not sure if they still do. I guess it depends on the packages ABC. I'll have to pray and think about it. And then, she's trying to kind of skip the call, I could tell. So I said, great, let's have a quick call. Boom. And then I called her. I was a little bit assumptive because I know good people that have not done anything like this before, they could be skeptical. They could be fearful. They don't know me yet. They're like, who is this person? My friends tried it and failed before, maybe. I don't know what the situation is. She said it went through her area already and it's gotten quiet. So I had to overcome that a little bit. So that's where it stood right now. And then I called her up and I was able to explain there's 3 ways to get started, A, B, and C. And I as a world changer, I teach you how to do that, how to get them. Because look, some people will want to start at 160 premium starter kit. There's a lot of people that will want to start at 500. And there's a few, 20% of your prospects will start at way over $1,000 worth of products. It's a business where they can get some great products for their family, have some maybe flip kits on hand, and so on and so forth. And it's a great way to multiply your volume by 2 to 10 times. How would you like to increase your volume by 2 to 10 times? By learning how to communicate without pushing, without bugging, without coercing. Simple, okay? So, ABC. And she's like, I need to pray about it. I need to think about it. I'm not sure right now. I said, perfect. I'm only looking for long-term relationships. Let's take your time over the weekend. Let's get together Monday. Does that work for you? And she said yes. And I always like to schedule as early as I can. So I scheduled it during her lunch break, my time. In the meantime, we're going to, and you don't have to do this with everybody, but we have a card sending system where we're writing a card for sending a card to her through the mail. And then we will follow up with a few more educational videos. I added her to the Live Green, Earn Green Facebook group. So now I'm more committed to start adding some more value to there, more energy, more testimonials, more relationships energy there. And so I'm going to build some more trust in her, because the reason why people do not enroll is they don't believe they can do it. They don't trust you. They don't know if they overthink. They're skeptical. Otherwise, she would have been out of corporate America many, many, many years ago. She makes over $100,000 a year now. And most people, making that plunge to entrepreneurship or starting a small business or any kind of business it's not simple for everybody. They need encouragement. They need support. And if they know like all these different follow-up touch points that I give, and I'll do some different things over the weekend, like text her maybe. Oh, by the way, one more thing I did is I couldn't add her on Facebook for some reason, but she hit add me. And then I accepted her friend right here, and we are now friends on Facebook too. So she gets to know, like, and trust me, or think I'm weird and crazy and never want to work with me ever again, right? So because of my Facebook, I'm pretty goofy, right? Pretty fun, pretty real. So, and no branding about Young Living, no marketing, not my personal page is my get to know me page, period. I don't want people to know what business I'm promoting. Be very strategic. So that's an example. And she did not enroll with me. But here's what I do that's different than a lot of you that I've been coaching and a lot of people in network marketing. I know in my heart she's supposed to work with me. She's amazing. Now, she doesn't know it yet. She may not think she's going to get involved yet. She may be hemming and hawing. But if I connect with her enough, she's going to build enough belief that I really am that intentional about working with her. And we're only talking about getting started for less than $1,000. It's not like I'm trying to get her for $100,000 business, to buy a franchise. So I'm going to build that trust factor. I'm going to give her the belief that she can do it and way surpass what her income goals were. For her, her income goal is to make she wants to replace her income of $130,000. So if you're not a world changer, do it for 1 month. Do it for 1 month. And you can either be a world changer 1 or 2. It's $27, or live mentoring from me is $97. It's the least expensive investment you'll ever invest in for mentorship from someone that knows Young Living, prospecting in Young Living, been doing this for 25 years, one of the top enrollers in network marketing history. I know the psychology to help you in Young Living. And when you register on this link, what's the link called, honey? Here, I'll give you the link right now too, just in case. The link name is YL Start Now. If you go to this link specifically, YL Start Now, not only will you get the World Changer membership, you'll get the World Changer membership specific for Young Living now. It's brand new. So my presentation's live, I put in there. When I recruit to Young Living, I'm starting to record them again. You'll get it. So you'll see my enrollments. You'll see the ones that I didn't enroll. You'll see how I follow up. And I'm going to go through more very specifics. Why? Because I want to train my team that I'm enrolling specifically from the same process I want you to do. Copy me, okay? Copy me. Everybody has different skill level, but the process that I'm going to do is connect, share, start. I'm going to show you how simple this is. And I'm going to do it through Facebook and multiple different ways where I find prospects, okay? So don't say, oh, I can't do Facebook ads right now. It's not about Facebook ads. It's about connecting, sharing, and starting from many different methods that I'm going to teach you, okay? So go to that website that I gave you, and that'll be the specific Young Living one. It's ylstartnow.com, ylstartnow.com. And when you do that, what was I going to say? I don't know what I was going to say. Anyways, I hope this helped. This is literally the exact process that I'm going through. I'm going to follow up with her Monday, and I feel in my heart that we're going to be working together. And then my intention for her is to get her to silver within 30 days. Silver in 30 is normal. I want you to repeat that 100 times this weekend. Silver in 30 is normal, at least for the people that I enroll, and I'm going to build an expectation that silver in 30 is normal. Why? Because it is normal. And I'm going to show you how simple it is to replicate that. Not everybody's going to do it, by the way, but that's just an expectation, and then a simple game plan to do that. Okay? Next week, we start actual World Changer Young Living specific mentoring on how to do this stuff. All right? God bless. Have a great weekend.